everyone. Welcome back. Finally, I am back where I wanted to be. I have this ghost behind me. So the problem was that the charger was not plugged in. It's actually it's the charger on the left that was, probably not plugged in. So yeah. Let's see. I think okay, so let me do the color thing. I want it to change back to pink because I like pink. It's way better. Sorry. That's what I like. So, welcome to Two Dads and not Two Dads. Sorry about that. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. My name is Anya Smith, and I'm your host. Plus, I am your author. And if you like my book, please check out my book. My first novel is on Amazon. So let me do this. Yeah. Today's story, we are doing The Motel Room with No Number. So, in fact, I have this ghost right here. I want to do like different colors. Let me go back to this part here with a style. So let me go with new color. Here we go. This is my favorite color, is pink. So I don't like a bunch of other colors, but I do like pink, red, and orange, but I just don't like other colors. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Thanksgiving is almost here. Plus, my friend here just set up the TV so I could actually watch it when I'm not working on this episodes. Yeah, holidays are here, my friends. And yeah. So on today's episode, we are reading the story number 7. It's called The Motel Room with No Number. So just sit back, relax, maybe get something to drink and eat. Go under the blanket if you like. So let's get started on this story. I just hope that it's not gonna shut off by itself ever again, because sometimes it just makes me want to go insane. We are live streaming from my studio down here in the basement. So anyway, please click like, share, and subscribe. The day is a bit different, so the podcast episode is a bit different because I'm usually doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but today I'm doing it today. I can always do whenever. I'm actually also gonna be reading another episode. Another story right after this when we do questions. Today we will be doing 1 hour of the podcast. So if anyone would like to listen to the story for 1 hour, all you gotta do is leave me the comment down below. So let's get started. The Motel Room with No Number, story number 7. A thunderstorm drove Mark off the highway and into an old roadside motel. The clerk gave him a brass key without a number tag. "Last door on the left," she said. The corridor hummed faintly, like pipes breathing. Ooh, this is interesting. So bear with me, people. Let's get this going. Let's continue on before we do the questions and do story number 59. So, okay. Inside the room, the TV was already on, playing grainy black and white footage of himself entering the same room. Ooh, I'll be like, what the hell? It's probably the ghosts. So, when he stepped closer, his on-screen self turned toward the camera and smiled, then whispered, "You made it." Mark unplugged the TV. The hum didn't stop. It came from the walls, now from behind the mirror, from beneath the bed. Creepy, I tell ya. It's pretty creepy, so yeah. He opened the door to leave, but the hallway was gone. Every door led back to the same room, the same flickering TV, the same whisper, "You made it." Days passed, or maybe minutes. He stopped trying to leave. Eventually, the screen showed him asleep, then not there at all. Wow, that is so strange and creepy. I mean, if it was me, I'll be like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm never gonna get out of here. I'm like literally gonna lose my mind if this ever happened to me and to my future husband. So, yeah, this is very strange shit. So, anyway, if you have that experience, let me know in the comments down below on the right. So let's go to the questions. Was Mark trapped in a loop, or was the motel never real to begin with? My guess is that Mark probably has no idea, maybe that the motel might not be real, or he doesn't know that he's trapped somewhere between the living and the dead. So, this happens a lot. So, Mark probably has no idea that he is probably either dead or doesn't know that he's dead, or somehow he doesn't know that motel might not be real, or you might be somewhere in the basement. I don't know. Let's go to number 2. My guess is that Mark is trapped somewhere in a time loop. Why did the hum persist even when power was gone? Maybe because he's been chosen somehow, but I'm guessing that he doesn't know that he's been trapped somewhere. Maybe he doesn't know that he's trapped, like, say, in underworld, or the motel is not even real. I'm thinking it's not even real at all. So, yeah. The power might be gone, but he just has no idea that he might be controlling it somehow. It happens a lot. Could the phrase "you made it" be both congratulation and curse? I'm thinking it might be a curse, and he can't even leave because maybe he's, I don't know, somewhere, but he just doesn't know. Let me get my drink. I get thirsty a lot. Let's see my thing. I get thirsty a lot, so bear with me, people. I need my drink. My mouth can be very dry. This is my actual book. It's right here, and it's really cute. But yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I think probably because Mark is obviously got cursed somehow, or Mark is the one that doesn't know what's happening. So we are going to be doing another story after this one because I wanted to go more than an hour or whatever. But anyway, it can be short or it can be long, whatever you guys choose, and I can read another story. So I think that Mark could be cursed. Maybe he did something wrong in the past. That's why he got cursed and got trapped somewhere in the motel. Maybe he doesn't know that it's happening unless he's losing his mind, which means every time he tries to leave, he goes to the same room and he's literally has lost his mind. He's freaking out because something terrible happened to him a lot. So, and he has no idea why he can't leave because something is literally freaking him out. So, I think he's cursed. If you guys think he is, he is. Let's go to number 4. How does isolation warp time and perception? I think maybe it's because maybe he isolated himself from somewhere else or from people, like from the city and different people. He just wants to be left alone somehow, and perhaps the spirits are messing with him. So, yeah. We're almost done here. The time warp is probably like between the living and the dead. He's like in the limbo, and he doesn't know how to control his powers, probably. He's just freaking out like always, and he doesn't remember things that much, probably. Mark just needs to figure it out how to find a way out and be free. Spirits can do this thanks to him a lot because maybe they just like to mess with him, or he messed with the spirits before he found a motel somewhere. Maybe he, I don't know, somehow passed away, doesn't know what's happening. So maybe he is somewhere underground and the exit somehow disappeared. He got trapped and he can't get out. He maybe somehow got into circles, and then he eventually stopped and realized there's no way out. He could end up going out of his mind. So, but yeah, I'm not good with this explanation. So, this is just how it is. So, let's go to number 5. Is repetition the universe's cruelest ghost story? I think it might be yes. It might be based on real things, so I think it is, but yes. If you guys like it, but it's a real ghost story, probably. It just happens for no reason. But spirits like to mess with a lot of people. So, but yes. Anyway, my second book is pretty much based on real life events anyway. So we'll be working on my second book here, maybe like after I'm done with this podcast. And we can do another episode maybe after episode 59, but I'm gonna do story number 8 after this. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing this episode 1 hour. Doesn't even matter how many minutes I want to do. But yes, I'm doing 1 hour. So, was the TV showing reality or creating it? I think maybe it's both. It might be both, but it happens. I think it's probably either, I think it might be a reality or it might be creating it. But for me, it could be, I think it was showing a reality. So if anyone wants to comment on that, please do. I will be reading the second story here in a minute. Well, this actually says story number 8. So that's what we're going to do after this one. So let's go to number 7 before I start another story. So I can have, like, more questions probably. Would you rather know you're trapped or believe you are free? I personally would want to know that I would be trapped, and I also want to believe that I could be free. If anyone thinks it might be real or not real. So, well, just got a text from my boyfriend, but I'm not going to answer it right now because I'm doing the podcast here. So, yeah. So, let me repeat this question. Would you rather know you're trapped or believe you're free? Well, I would personally know that I would know I would be trapped. And at the same time, I would believe I would be free, but I would have to figure out a way how to get free from being trapped somewhere. Or you're probably knowing that it's just a reality show. It's not like real thing. You're just being pranked, probably, and you get pissed off and you just want to do something. But I would probably know that I would be trapped, and I would also believe that I would be free. Let's go. So here's another one, but we will read a new story now. So it's called The Last Message. So let's start a new story because we're done with the story number 7. Let's go to number 8. 2 years after her mother's death, Kira received a voicemail from an unknown number. It was mostly static, but under the noise, a faint hum pulsed, like breathing. Then came her mother's voice. Don't answer the door. That's what it says. Man, I would be like, what is happening? I would want to know who is on the other side of the phone. Kira froze. The timestamp showed it was recorded yesterday at 9:03 p.m. Damn. I would want to know what the fuck's happening. So, let's continue on. The next night at the exact time, someone knocked, 3 slow taps, then silence. Ooh, I would really want to investigate what was happening. Through the peephole, she saw her mother exactly as she looked before she died, smiling softly. The hum in her ears grew unbearable. When Kira blinked, the hallway was empty, but on her phone, the voicemail replayed itself, ending with new words, "Too late." Damn. I would be like, what the fuck, man? I would want to know what is happening with Kira and why her mother said something that don't open the door, don't answer it, it could be something else. I would probably want to know what's happening. It could be something demonic, or it could be your ancestors saying, you have to listen to me. There's something not right about the person that's outside your door. Like literally. So, yeah, now let's go to the questions for episode, well, this is episode 59 probably, but this is still episode 58 with part of the episode 59 because we're doing 1 hour of the show. Usually I do like short stories, like go with the questions, and I would sign off. So right now we're doing 2 stories. Could Kira's mother have been protecting her or warning her not to trust the familiar? I would probably say that she is protecting her and warning her at the same time. Kira's mom died 2 years ago, like, well, like a couple years ago. So, and Kira has no idea that her mom is trying to tell her not to open the door because something is not right. It's probably something demonic. That's what it is. And Kira is still processing that she could hear her mom's voice through her phone, and the spirits are messing with her probably. Maybe it's probably because they can like shapeshift it to her mom and doing the exact same voice that her mom had before her mom died. So I think she was doing both, protecting her and warning her not to open the door. Her mom was a sweet lady, so she probably knew what was going to happen anyway. So Kira would probably have to listen somehow to her warnings and still trying to figure it out how this could happen. Anyway, let's go to number 2. Is love after death a comfort or a curse? Well, Kira loved her mom, and her mom loved her back. So I think it's love after death. It's probably because her mom was just trying to make sure she's okay, make sure nothing ever happened to her, like anything bad. So Kira decided to take her mom's advice, not to answer the door. And her mom is just trying to protect her from something terrible could happen. Not to trust the familiar. It's probably a shapeshifter, demonic spirit, like clearly messing with her. So, I mean, if it was my family members, I would want to know. I want to investigate it, but I would still have to like get this thing together and like figure out who this person is or why is it doing this to her. So, yeah. Let's go to number 3. What does "don't answer the door" really mean in emotional terms? Well, it means that her mom is just trying to protect her from something terrible and trying to warn her not to trust any familiars, try not she would try to make sure her daughter is safe and still alive, make sure that nothing could take over her body or whatever, something like that. Her mom is just trying to protect her. That's what it is. And she just needs to learn how to deal with all this, but trying to figure out how to keep herself protected. I mean, if it was my grandmother or my dad, I would listen to their warnings. I would not want to, like, ignore it. I would literally want to figure out how to protect myself, and I would literally take my family's advice. Kira would probably take her mom's advice, and I think she definitely should. With emotional terms, Kira just misses her mom so much because her mom died, and she's very upset that if, mom would, like, literally trying to figure out how to get back to her own daughter. If her mom's gone, she's gone. And Kira will be very sad about it. And she just misses her mom so bad. That's the reason why she's so emotional. Because she wants her mother. She loves her mom, and she wants her mom to come back and live again. Why do the dead often reach out through technology? It's probably because the spirits are trying to figure out how to get closure and justice, and they just want to see their relatives who are still alive one more time before they move on into the afterlife. And the living is very sad because they miss their family. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. The reason why they do the technology is because they got powers, and they pretty much can do anything, and all they want to do is see their families and see how they turned out. Like, if they died suddenly in their younger ages, like, say, in their early 20s or 30s, which means their children were very small when their parents passed. So Kira's mom obviously died when Kira was, I don't know, let's say she was in her late 20s to early 30s. And Kira's mom is pretty much a ghost, and she wants to reach out to her daughter to protect her, to warn her, make sure she didn't open the door and see something terrible could happen. Like, say, a demonic spirit wants to take her or take the house, maybe. That's why her mom reached out to her, make sure she's still alive and protected. I mean, this is a good thing that her mom did try to reach out. I mean, my stepdad, Alex, he reached out to us in our dreams. That's how they come to us. Our ancestors come to us in our dream, and they warned us about something demonic that is coming, and we have to take their advice and not to invite any demonic things. So we protect ourselves because we don't want anything bad to happen to us. That's why we take our ancestors' advice. Make sure nothing ever happened, like bad things. So let's go to number 5. Could the hum be a signal from beyond or the mind disturbing grief? I think it's the hum is probably comes from beyond the grave. It's probably from the spirits who don't know that they're dead, and they think they might still be alive, but they're not. So yeah, well, so I think it's from beyond the grave, and it's also part of the grief. Kira's grieving because she lost her mom and she misses her very much, and she wants her back, but she doesn't know how to get her mom back from the dead. But the dead has to stay dead. They can't come back to life. They can only come back as spirits. So this is how it is. But yes, but the spirit that's right here behind me, it's, if I look like behind me right now, like if I turn around, that spirit's not really there. This is just special effects I have here. So yeah. Um I think it's beyond the grave. It's just part of our grief because we miss our families. So let's go to number 6, and then we go to number 7, and then I'll sign off because this video is a bit longer. So yeah. Would you listen to a message from the dead twice? Well, I probably would if I know that it's actually my dead relative, or it's something demonic posing as my dead relative. You never know. It's just something demonic would just wants to be invited to your home and cause a chaos or something like that. I mean, if it was my ancestors, if it was like my dead grandma or my dead grandpa or whoever else passed away years ago, I would probably would listen to it, and I would probably just call the professional ghost hunters, and they would want to investigate this place, like say my house or anyone else's home. But yeah, so this is just part of grieving because we miss our family so badly. Your mind can create the memories because they are a part of us, and we that's because we miss our family members so badly. We can like create our own little time loop, like memories. That was the last moments that you had before your mom died. So let's go to number 7. Is fear sometimes the last from a form of connection we have left? Yes, it can be. It actually can be. So anyway, yes, it can be. So I did episode 59. Well, if I've done part 2, I can, but I'm gonna go straight to number 60. Doesn't even matter. So I can if I need to, but so yeah. Anyway, I could still be season 3, episode 59. I can be. I just go straight to 60. So yes, it can be grief. It's a lot. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We are out of time. So I can't be now. I just want to finish reading my book, maybe watch TV or something, because I've done a lot of work. It's almost 11. We probably have something else going on right now. I want to finish writing my second book. So thanks guys for watching this video. Please click like, share, and subscribe. If you have any opinions, you can leave me a comment down below. So anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you either tomorrow or Tuesday, just a regular day while I can do all this stuff. So anyway, we will be doing the reflection in the rain, which is the new episode. I can do it tomorrow if you guys want me to. So Now I just feel like reading my book or watch TV or something like that. So thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. Just click like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you guys. Stay safe, stay warm, and happy holidays to you all. Bye.